Well, good morning, Glue Troopers. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm getting ready to run off to work in a little bit, but I want to crank out a quick video. Of course, as I mentioned, there will not be a live stream tonight because I'm doing short call reserve. I also got tagged for short call reserve tomorrow, so if they don't use me today, I'll be right back down I'll come back home tonight, but I'll be right back down in the Daytona Flagler area again tomorrow, sitting short call again. So I'll be ready for the squadron scramble. I've got the little monogram ME109 back on the table for a second because I noticed I forgot to remove two pieces of tape that were so perfectly blended you can't see them. Those are those tiny little triangular windows under the windshield. So I didn't even notice that until I put up the video and was watching it on YouTube yesterday. Like, oh my gosh. So I've got my fine point pick. I'm going to take those off now. And I decided that, since I'm doing 148 scale, Battle Britain era build, I would compare this, 60s vintage, or maybe even late 50s vintage monogram kit to the more modern Airfix 148 Spitfire, the make a match set here that was sent to me some time ago by a glue trooper. And a couple of comments I thought I would comment on. And yes, I know the landing gear, you see how they wobble. I did try to set them on the thing at the proper 80-degree angle. For a while they sat, and then it was just frustrating. The gear should look more like this. It's right at 80 degrees when you pose it, but of course the slide is, yeah, but at least, like the play value monograms, at least the gear does retract. So there's that. And to be very careful because it puts a lot of pressure on that wing joint when you're doing, of course, propeller turns. I'm going to peel this off here, and we'll just take a quick look and see if I can do that without doing any damage. I don't know if I can do this on camera or not. Oops. Okay, and that happens. Very delicate operation here. Herr Rittmeister. Okay. I'm scratching the paint off the tape. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we can see it. I'll take some pictures later. I'm afraid to touch up something that small. I'm liable to make it worse. That tape is really on there. I know some people say you can use tape to remove tape, but I've learned with acrylic paints it often takes the paint right off too. Even though this does have a couple of coats over it. There. Okay, that did scratch it just a little bit. But battle damage, wear and tear, that looks much better. Danger, Will Robinson. I'm setting the model on the shelf after fixing it, and I find out that I catch a smell of glue on my fingers, and the lid wasn't completely tightened down on this, and it almost went in my suitcase that way. So, cautionary tale, double check those lids. And these old decals, there's some silvering going on right there. Tried to use the Mark Fit to get that to set down. It did a good job. You use 40-year-old decals, you get 40-year-old decals, but I wanted to do it out of the box, with the tail insignia being the only thing that wasn't out of the box. And all right, and there are certainly blemishes, especially when you look up close. This is not a perfect build by any measure. But you know what? I had a good time with it. And it was just more of a nostalgia thing. I didn't want to get too into the weeds. I really should take the time to use the fine tape here, though. I used that blue tape and with that air cleaner right there. Well, I need to put a little black dot right there for that intake. Okay, guys. Well, that's it for today. Take care of yourselves, and as always, model on.